Cool. Hi everyone, so my name is Kayla Williams and I am the student coordinator for Nutrition Navigators. So for those of you who don't know what Nutrition Navigators is, our program's mission is to help students to eat healthier on and off campus through a couple of different things. One of them being this, which is called our Spotlight Series, where we have people who are well-versed in certain nutrition topics. We have them do presentations on nutrition-related topics for college students. And so today I'm going to be introducing our lovely ladies that are going to be presenting. So first off, we have Tara Doyle. So she is a junior studying communication and environmental studies at the University of Arizona. She works at Eco Corporate Apparel Company, Fed by Threads, and at the Cooper Center for Environmental Learning. She is passionate about making sustainability information accessible to everyone in the university campus and the Tucson community. That is Tara Doyle. Next up, we have Kenzie Jackson. She is a junior at the University of Arizona, majoring in conservation biology with a marine science minor. This is her second year as part of the Cooper campus outreach team, and she's focused on reducing waste and increasing student engagement in sustainability education on campus. Give it up for Kenzie Jackson. And lastly, but not least, we have Megan Gutierrez. So Megan Gutierrez is a sophomore at the University of Arizona. She is double majoring in PPEL, which is philosophy, politics, economics, and law, and environmental studies. This is her first year serving as an intern for the Cooper campus outreach team. Megan is devoted to helping students increase the efficiency and effectiveness of sustainability-related policy changes on campus. And that is Megan Gutierrez. So ladies, go ahead, take it away.
All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Mackenzie. And we are the three members of the Cooper Center for Environmental Learning's outreach team. And we're going to be we were really hoping to be talking to you guys in person, but really thank you for logging on and learning with us. We're going to be talking to you guys about food chains and how it can affect your life and your diet.
So hello, my name is Megan, and as we said, we are from the Cooper Center for Environmental Learning, which is located west of campus in the Tucson Mountains. The Cooper Center is part of the University of Arizona through the College of Education, and the Cooper Center's mission serves USD students, and its purpose is to strengthen students' understanding about their relationship with the earth and all of its life through ecological concepts and environmental education. We are a part of the Cooper campus outreach team, and our job is to bring these concepts to students on the UA campus.
All right, I'm gonna switch the slide, Deanna. So my name's Tara. One of our main environmental learning activities relates to energy. Understanding food chains and trophic levels can help us change our habits and protect the earth. You probably know what food chains are from your elementary science class, but wait, what are trophic levels? So when we talk about trophic levels, we're referring to the position of an animal or a plant in the food chain. So we can think about the three trophic levels of the food chain as the primary producers, or the plants on the bottom there. And then we have the herbivores, or the secondary consumers. Those are the plant eaters on the second piece of the pyramid. And then we have the secondary consumers and the tertiary consumers, which are both animal eaters. And so to help you better your encounter with this knowledge, we're gonna ask you a question. And this may sound a little bit odd at first, but just think about it for a moment.
Have you ever eaten soil? And we don't mean the literal dirt you may have picked up and ate as a kid. We want you to think a little bit deeper and really consider this idea. So plants absorb nutrients through their roots and use these nutrients to grow. So if you've ever eaten a potato, you have eaten these soil nutrients. The same goes for an apple, and even a cow, because a cow gets its energy from eating grass, and the soil nutrients are transferred into the cow. So if you've ever eaten beef, you have indirectly eaten soil.
So energy stored inside the plants transfers from the plants to herbivores and then to carnivores at the top of the food chain. So anything we eat is soil, but how does this energy get into plants in the first place? It comes from the sun. So let's take a journey there.
So almost all of the energy that we have here on planet Earth comes from the sun. The sun's energy is a primary driver of many different systems, such as the water cycle and photosynthesis. And according to the law of conservation of energy, energy cannot be created or destroyed, but it can change forms through a process called entropy. And the law of entropy states that energy transformations are not 100% efficient, and some energy loss will occur from one energy transformation to the next. So we can talk about that in the context of food chains.
So energy is transferred through each trophic level, but decreases with each level along the way, because 90% of the energy at each level is used by organisms to grow, hunt, or produce young. All of these energy transfers require energy, and the rest is stored. So only 10% of the energy consumed by one level is available for the next. More energy is available to organisms that are lower on the food chain or the ones that receive their energy first.
Therefore, it is a much more strenuous process for animals at the top of the food chain to receive the same amount of energy as animals or plants at the bottom. For instance, it takes 1.5 million blades of grass to support 200,000 herbivorous insects. This amount of plant-eating insects supports 90,000 carnivorous insects, which only support one bird. That is why we see more producers than primary, secondary, or tertiary consumers, because it takes so many plants to support even one single consumer.
And it's also possible to observe this energy transfer firsthand whenever we go out into nature. So on your next walk or your hike outside, you can look for the different signs of energy transfer. Anytime you see a green stem or a leaf, you'll know that that's evidence of photosynthesis. And if you find bite marks on a plant or holes in a cactus, that might be evidence of an herbivore, such as a rabbit or a bird. And when you see a hole in the ground, that may belong to a carnivorous snake.
All of these are examples of energy transfer. You'll notice that one type of energy transfer is the most abundant. In general, there are far more plants than herbivores and even less carnivores to be found. Plants are the only living thing on Earth that can turn sunlight energy into food, and that is why they exist in greater numbers. So there's less energy available as we move up the food chain.
So now that we've learned about how energy is transferred and discovered evidence of this in the world around us, we can talk about how that translates to human habits in our diet. All of this information represents reasons why a plant-based diet is important. Eating mostly plants or eating lower on the food chain is more efficient and practical for saving energy because it takes many pounds of plant material to create a single pound of meat. As the global population grows exponentially, it will be less and less sustainable for us to be eating so many animal products. There simply won't be enough energy to support human diets. Plants, on the other hand, are abundant and take less time and energy to produce.
So with all of this in mind, what we really hope that you'll take away from this discussion is how eating low on the food chain is the most energy efficient and environmentally responsible way. Could we change the slide? Thank you. We know that it's really challenging to stay engaged with school right now, but we really appreciate you tuning in to hear what you have to say. I'm so glad that we had this opportunity to share this with you, and I hope that you learned why a plant-based diet has a smaller carbon footprint and takes up less water than an animal-based diet. And we actually have another virtual event coming up that you may be interested in. We're doing a documentary screening of The True Cost, which is a film about the fast fashion industry, and you'll learn about why it's important to have a sustainable wardrobe. And there will also be an opportunity to share your thoughts regarding the film, and 5 people who respond will each win $100. So follow us on Instagram at Cooper_Center to have more information about that opportunity as it comes up.
We'd love to hear from you and know what you thought about our presentation and slideshow. Is there anything you liked best or particularly enjoyed learning? Is there anything you would change to improve learning and understanding? If you have any questions, feedback, or would like to share your ideas, please contact us at coopercenteraz@gmail.com. And we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks, bye.
Bye.
Hi, ladies. I'm just going to keep recording real quick because I want to say thank you for being here again and joining us. And I wanted to let folks know that we're going to, let people know when this is available, and we'll be sure to tag you on Instagram and link your website and everything and your email so people can give us feedback. So thanks again. And we hope to see you all next everybody at U of A at our next Spotlight series, because they might be via Zoom more often. So thank you.
Thank you, Ashley.
Yeah. Thank you, Ashley.
My pleasure. Thanks, Kayla.
Take care.